So Kendrick Lamar got Blackity Black recently with the release of his album. The name of the album is
Pimp a Butterfly.
To
Pimp a
Pimp a
Butterfly.
Butterfly. So Slate Magazine, they had an article, How White Fans Should Listen to Kendrick's Black album. Black.
And I read that article, and I like big ups to Slate. That was a very thorough and in-depth dissection of that album. And you are going to make zero impact because people who use the internet not finna sit and read that long ass article. Like y'all gonna have to do that in a serial.
Erica was the only one that read it, sitting in her bed waiting for comedy to come by.
So, Erica, you thought the article was good? Because I'm gonna be honest.
Like I've been listening to, it's been like my background music while I've been working in my office lately. It's good stuff, and like that perspective of the CD as a whole added a lot to what I was already hearing, just listening to it on my own. And again, like as good as it was, if the intent behind the article was white people, this is how you are supposed to respond to Kendrick Lamar, you got to make it short enough so that the people who are reading it will actually stick with you.
Well, you make a good point because we're in a world where 140 characters is pretty much the attention span for folks. So unless you got like a short Tumblr, or you got like a dope ass like clickbait, you're not gonna get to a lot of people.
So do you feel like the title was clickbait? Because I'm gonna be honest, I saw the title and I was like, why can't black people just be black and make music? No one writes article about how can black people listen to Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber's music. They just make their music and they can be. Why can't we do the same?
So what's the title?
The Pimp a Butterfly. And
I thought you were talking about the title of the article. I thought you were talking about the title.
Something about how to for your white friends to listen to Kendrick Lamar's Blackity Black album or something like that.
Hold on, let me.
No, I don't think. I think they would. That don't even sound like clickbait that much. I mean, it was I think it was a black focused album. I mean, shit. I don't. And the thing is, I am so anti clickbait, but I don't see that as being total clickbait though.
Okay, so the name of the article is "Loving You Is Complicated. How should white listeners approach the overwhelming blackness of Kendrick Lamar's brilliant new album?"
No, I don't think that's clickbait. I don't think it is. I could be in the minority, though.
No, I can see it. I wonder what they shared on Twitter. I'm sure it wasn't that long title.
I mean, I think clickbait could have been some shit like, here's what we thought about the album, or here's what we called it, or here's what we think white people should call it, or something to that narrative. But that, I don't think so. And like I say, I'm totally anti clickbait. Like, I don't know if you, I think everybody except probably Eric, since she doesn't be on Twitter. But have you ever seen the Twitter account Saved You a Click?
Yes.
It's like my favorite Twitter account because it always just answers all of the clickbait questions in their tweets and shit.
And I'm glad that shit didn't exist when like The Sixth Sense was popular. Because if I had seen that shit, it was like he's really dead. I would have been mad.
So
that's not a spoiler.
So thanks for that.
You've never seen Sixth Sense?
Angie. Well, I mean, Angie, you had like 15.
You had like 17 years though, Angie.
That's not something I feel bad about. It's not like the season finale of Empire.